What started as a dad shoe for runners is now at the head of the cool kids table. Thanks to a visionary designer, a roster of trending collaborators, and a fan base filled with style icons, this sneaker went from suburban runner to the new it model, seemingly overnight. See, Nike has the Dunk, Adidas the Samba, New Balance has 990s, and now ASICS has found their mainstream moment. This is the StockX Buyer's Guide on the ASICS Gel-Kayano 14. While the Gel-Kayano 14 may feel like an overnight success, the sneaker actually had a long road to its current surge in fame. 13 iterations of the shoe to be exact. This story starts with ASICS designer Toshikazu Kayano, hence the name of the shoe, who has created ASICS classics including the Gel Saga and Gel Spotlight for the Japanese sportwear brand. Toshikazu first arrived at ASICS in 1987, wanting to create a new hybrid sneaker that provided linear support for runners, but also lateral support for training at the gym. It was an innovative idea at the time, fusing together two different sneaker functions into one unique design, combining flexibility and stability with agility and speed. Kayano's research and ideas inspired him to create a sneaker that mirrored the rigid armor-like shell of a beetle, with a midsole that had double the density and a new tongue design called the mono-tongue system. And so the Gel-Kayano line was born, with the first iteration releasing way back in 1993. Big shoutouts to Jurassic Park, Mrs. Doubtfire, and The Fugitive, all which released that year. Truly iconic year. Since then, ASICS and the Gel-Kayano have become synonymous with innovation. A new iteration was released each year, pushing the technology even further, and the spirit of the sneaker has been maintained even after Toshikazu Kayano decided to pass the torch onto a new designer after the 13th iteration. Which brings us to the Gel-Kayano 14, which this video is all about. It officially debuted in 2008, and it was the first sneaker in that series that was designed by someone other than Kayano himself. The Gel-Kayano 14 featured a new high-end iteration of the ASICS Gel technology, which gave runners exceptional shock absorption and enhanced stability. It was so good, it received high praise from the running community globally, even receiving an International Editor's Choice Award in Runner's World magazine. However, shortly after the award win, ASICS decided to discontinue the line and pursued other models. It fell into the ASICS archives for over a decade, with runners left scouring secondhand marketplaces, shout out StockX, as supply of the beloved style slowly dwindled into a distant memory. It wasn't until 2020, when the dad sneaker trend took off across social media, that ASICS had an important decision to make. Which Gel-Kayano iteration would they revive from the archives in order to reconnect with this new generation of sneakerheads? The Gel-Kayano 14 wouldn't be where it is today without the power of timing. See, back in 2020, when we were all stocking up on toilet paper, bacon, washing our groceries, and trying to find new shows to watch, TikTok entered the scene and quickly had us all in a cultural chokehold. While the world seemed to slow down, the trend cycle actually sped up, thanks to the fast-paced nature of the new app. If you wanted to know what was popular, all you had to do was flick up on your TikTok feed or ask a Gen Zer on TikTok. So when Gen Z started to rediscover fashion trends from bygone eras, the early 2000s styles took the spotlight and Y2K style was born. The dad sneaker suddenly went from cringe to cool, seemingly overnight. Chunky, normcore silhouettes took off, with sneaker brands jumping on the bandwagon and reviving archival runner styles from the aughts to resonate with this new demand. Shout out New Balance, shout out ASICS, everyone kind of took over. And as a brand defined by their dad sneaker rep, ASICS knew it was just the right time to bring back an old fan favorite model, the Gel-Kayano 14. ASICS teamed up with Kiko Kostadinov, a Bulgarian-born, Britain-based designer who owned one of the buzziest menswear labels in the game. ASICS originally selected the Kayano 13 to bring back, but it was Kostadinov's stylistic eye that knew the Kayano 14 would be the key to long-term success in current culture. He loved the more futuristic look of the silhouette with its reflective panels, mesh uppers, and biomorphic outsoles. Kostadinov just had a gut instinct that the 14 would cause a frenzy online, and honestly, he was right. ASICS released the revived Gel-Kayano 14 in 2020, just in time when the Y2K fashion trend was hitting the mainstream. The combination of its innovative gel technology and the futuristic design made the sneaker feel both ahead of its time yet nostalgic and retro. Influencers and celebrities, including Hailey Bieber and Kaya Gerber, started wearing the Kayano 14, and just like Kostadinov predicted, a fashion frenzy ignited. People wanted in on the ASICS fan club, and the Gel-Kayano 14 is now a prominent silhouette on the streets, at fashion weeks, and even on runways. And thanks to smart collaborations from Kith and Jown and old StockX friend Stefan Diggs, shout out family, new designers and collaborators brought in a fresh, unique perspective to the style along with their fan bases. These collaborations, especially Montreal-based design studio Jown, showcase the Kayano 14 in a new way. The sneaker isn't just a shoe strictly for runners, it's now a fashion-forward staple for everyday life. The 2020 release of the Gel-Kayano 14 pays homage to its original retro runner charm while integrating modern technological advancements to enhance overall performance and comfort. See, the 2008 model featured a more pronounced and somewhat bulky look and had a bold mix of colorways. For the 2020 retro release, the silhouette is now more streamlined, with a slimmer fit on the upper that feels like a modern spin on the classic look. The 2020 version also features updated colorways that resonate with current fashion trends. For example, one of the most popular colorways on StockX right now is the White Midnight Women's Gel-Kayano 14. The sneaker features a creamy white and midnight blue colorway that offers a more neutral choice to pair with any type of everyday look, whether running the streets literally or figuratively. And it's this shoe right here. It's fire. Very good. Very good. Love it. When it comes to the material, the 2020 model incorporates lighter and more flexible materials than the original version. The mesh upper is improved for enhanced breathability and comfort, while the synthetic overlays have been refined for better flexibility and a snugger fit. The new Kayano 14 maintains the original ASICS gel cushioning technology, but with updated formulations. While still incorporating the dynamic DuoMax system in the midsole for stability and support, the new version also benefits from an updated flight foam technology and refined Trustix system that provides lighter and more responsive cushioning and weight reduction. This thing's built like a car. Overall, it's just a well-designed, damn good-looking sneaker that works whether you're truly going for a run or just trying to get a fit off. At the retail level, ASICS Gel-Kayano 14s typically cost anywhere from $130 to $160 depending on which colorway you're looking to buy. Limited edition or collaborative versions go for even higher at retail, often starting at $200 based on the exclusivity, the designer, and design elements. On the resale side, you'll see Gel-Kayano 14s go for anywhere from $140, technically below retail, to well over $500, hell, some go over $1,500. On StockX, you'll notice the most popular colorways are the cream black metallic plum, the Monaco blue, the white midnight, and the white malachite green. It's proof that Kostadinoff's idea to update the Kayano 14 colorways to align with current fashion's affinity for more neutral tones and subtle pops of color was a hit. Big ups to the true K-Dot. When it comes to collaborations, the Jown Silver Black Kayano 14 is by far the most popular, currently going for a minimum of $650 on StockX right now, with the popular sizes going all the way up to $1,500. The Kith collaboration in the cream scarab colorway is also another top seller on StockX, consistently going above retail prices for a range of $190 to $570, with 260 pairs sold in the last year alone. From its origins as a high-performance running shoe to its current status as a fashion-forward icon, the Gel-Kayano 14 is a testament to the timeless style and innovation of ASICS. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon somewhere over there for more sneaker insights and StockX YouTube content. If you want to shop Gel-Kayano 14s on StockX, hit the description below. We have links to sneakers from this episode waiting for you right there. Most sizes are available. We got express ship on most of the sizes too, so you can get it in 3 days. So make sure you go hit up StockX for your Gel-Kayano 14s. Until next time, I'm Jamie from StockX, and this is StockX Buyer's Guide.